MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the Bruins and the Panthers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Billy Corcoran is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And now, Kevin Kendall. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Bruins, the right fielder,
First offering on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
first pitch, 7:05.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And there's a base hit on the line. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And the runner back safely. To the plate now, Schwartz, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Kendall gets his lead at first, nobody out. One and one. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable. They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Nobody out, runner on first. Once more, a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So now to the plate, Brian Cooper, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here it comes, 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a little tapper. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
From the belt, the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. He's not going to get him as he swipes second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. From the stretch, the 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The set and the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Number 29 gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Number 30 will be on the mound for game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, not a real good performance in his last one. Wasn't able to get out of the 4th inning. Was fortunate to come away with a no decision. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's expecting a much better performance in this one.
Now to the plate, number 6. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, number 6.
Here's the pitch. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
0-1's the count.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Batting second, the designated hitter, number 13.
So the next to bat will be Duff. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5.
Standing in now, McNamara, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. None out, runners at first and second. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting fourth.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Into the box now, Emery Crosby, and a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Two outs here with a runner at third. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The set and the 2-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Throw over to first,
No, he's
and
in
he'll
there.
get dirty, but he's back in safely. At the plate, number 24, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The 2-0.
3-0.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
So now into the box is number 29. He stands in for the first time in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
2 down, runners at first and second. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Matt McLean. Here's the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
3-1 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So stepping in is Noah Cardenas. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch on its way.
Ball, exercise.
The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. McLean aboard here at first with nobody out. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box, number 8. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 out, nobody on. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Washington is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Ron Washington.
Washington.
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
At the plate now, number 10, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's too high.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
.30 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now into the box, Ramon Padilla. First offering on its way.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
.01, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. First and second here with nobody out. In the dirt. Goes to third with it. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 2-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 2-2. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Too high, ball 3.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Full count, here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
So next to hit is number 6. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball in his first at-bat and didn't miss it.
And a ball 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. And that is off the wall. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
In now, Duff. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run across on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Now at the plate, McNamara, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
3 runs already home here. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Lifted in the air out to center field. Brewer is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Emery Crosby.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Emery Crosby, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called the ball. 2-2.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left. We played 2 full. The Panthers lead it 4-0. Now to bat, Willie Stokes. And they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time. The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Stepping in now, Brett Brewer sent in the air out to straightaway central. Washington will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The right fielder, number 6, Kevin Kendall.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kevin Kendall. He singled in his first AB. From the stretch.
Ball, that's low.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The batter, number 7.
Next to dig in, Schwartz. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And that's through into center field, base hit. Now a long throw home, and not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Standing in now, Brian Cooper, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Kendall on second. Schwartz is over at first with one away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Into right field, that's a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Second base.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Into the box now, Mikey Perez. Ball one to start the at-bat. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Fouled away. Bases are loaded with only one out. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half, 4-2 now.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Now to the plate, here is Matt McLean. Worked a walk his first time up. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Inside, ball one.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing, so I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate, see if they can get him to chase something.
Ready with the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. High chopper over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Pittsburgh is on top, 4-2. And now in the box, number 24, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 24.
Now here's the first offering.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. And it's fouled away. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now here it comes. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
To the plate now, number 29. 1-0 the count. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The count now at 2-1. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Now at the plate, here is Ron Washington trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. First delivery to him.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Leading off the inning, it'll be Noah Cardenas as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, number 8.
Next, it'll be number 8. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the first offering. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike. We got 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Willie Stokes.
At the plate now is Willie Stokes. He singled first time up. The pitch. A ball and no strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So now to the plate, number 10. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1.
The count, 2-1. Ball
And this
3.
one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Next to hit is Ramon Padilla. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch on the way. And a curveball in for a strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Swing, strike 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Corey Bell answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. For the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back safely. At the plate, number 6. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Now at the plate is Duff. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. Pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Chris Gomez enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. And stepping in, Brett Brewer. He flew out in his last AB.
The center fielder, Brett Brewer.
And now the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
One and two.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Lifted in the air to center. Washington is right there, one down.
The batter, the right fielder, Kevin Kendall.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kevin Kendall. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. The 1-0. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out.
Now batter, number 7,
Next to stand in is Schwartz. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Stepping in once again is Duff.
Leading off for the Panthers, the designated hitter, number 13.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Hey, in this day and age where runs are at a premium, you certainly can't give any free passes. Had a rough go commanding the strike zone, gave up 4 walks, and that really hurt him in this one.
Digging in, the switch hitter, McNamara. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Third baseman, number 3, Emery.
At the plate now, Emery Crosby, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
McNamara, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses. 2-1. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. On the ground is short. This could be two. Scooped up. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, number 24. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Here comes the 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Brian Cooper. Now the first pitch. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Fouled off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Now another 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
High in the air out to center field. Washington is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Mikey Perez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mikey Perez. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
In now, Matt McLean, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Nettie. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Now the 2-0 home.
3 balls, no strikes.
Noah Cardenas, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. That one's in there, 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned it the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And that one yanked just foul. Once again a 3-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Washington is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now back, catcher, Noah Cardenas.
Next, here is Noah Cardenas, grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Here's the 1-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Into the box, number 29. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the AB now. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So next to bat will be Ron Washington. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. Popped him up. Cardenas is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, number 10.
Next to hit, number 10. Couple of walks for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery.
That's ball 2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cooper is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the catcher, Ramon Padilla.
Ready now is Ramon Padilla. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The count now at 2-2. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Plate now is the designated hitter, number 8. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 8.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. Good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
2-1 to count. Into the windup and the pitch.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
3-2 pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Willie Stokes, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In there, 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the 17th, Brett Brewer.
Stepping up is Brett Brewer. Flew out last time up. First pitch on the way.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 6. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. And that'll take care of the leadoff man here in the home 7th.
Now batting, number 13.
Next up, Duff, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 5.
Stepping in next, McNamara singled in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Inside ball.
Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
To the plate now, Emery Crosby, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this.
Ladies
Dylan Lester has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Dylan Lester.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Kevin Kendall. And now the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Up next, Schwartz. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left field, Brian Cooper.
And now here is Brian Cooper. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
Ball. That kept 1 injured.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. 1 hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Mikey Perez. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Delman Conley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Conley.
Digging in will be number 24, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
Hey.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
And now they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
At the plate now, number 29, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Popped up. Cardenas is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
So now here is Ron Washington. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes another 0-2. Now a curveball misses inside. Here comes the 1-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Now batting, number 10.
So here is number 10, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kendall gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Number 28 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Matt McClain.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate, Noah Cardenas. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden, you're holding some new firewood.
In now, number 8. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
Standing in now, Willie Stokes. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Lifted down the line in left. The 2-2 one more time.
We got full count.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Panthers trail in this series 3-1. Chris Gomez gets the W on the mound. Number 30 couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score. First for your victorious home team. 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the visitors, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.